Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you for listening to Can't Catch a Break. I'm DJ and Dr. Shah, who's not in. But thank you again for listening to Can't Catch a Break. We're here to talk the truth, bring the facts, and we're here to hear it also from you. Your opinion also matters. And thank you. We really appreciate you listening. And the feedback and polling is very important. And we appreciate you again, always. We're going to be informative. We're going to be truthful to everything. So thank you again for listening to Catch a Break. And on today's episode, I want to talk about Peacemaker. I talked on the second series will be on Peacemaker. But I want to share some things with you before I get on. Have you ever found someone that's always complaining? Always trying to keep up stuff, no matter where they at, on church, job, at a home. Have you ever known someone like that? Have you known people that ain't happy with nothing, just want to keep up stuff? You go around them and y'all got something complaining, story, something to tell you, and they try to get people involved because they're not happy with whatever life that's going on. But I want to share with them how you deal with that and how we as peacemakers. Now, we're supposed to be peacemakers, right? And peacemakers are open. They're willing to work to bring peace. They're willing to go and bring peace, like in confrontation is when people are acting up to a conflict. They're there to help, with the way they talk, the positiveness they bring forth, okay? Because they're not conflicting people. Peacemakers, you'll know a peacemaker, I'm telling you, because every time you see them, you're going to know that, hey, you know what? Every time I went around that person was quiet, respectful, really was friendly, it's like they loved everyone, and it was just, helpful in words. It was so positive, and you will know. But the ones that, you go know is the ones that are called people pleasers. People pleasers are say yes to everything. They agree with everything. A person can be wrong with their opinion, yes. They call it the yes person. People pleasers, if y'all hear me out there. Because I know we have seen them on your job, in the church. I mean, they have something that they're trying to accomplish by putting their 2 cents in. Okay, when they're actually causing confusion, but they think they're being nice, but they're really not, because they're actually helping out situations with problems by agreeing with something they don't even know about. People pleasers, okay? And the thing is, you don't do that. I just want to say, from a Christian standpoint of view, we must keep peace in the house of God at all times. People are looking at us, and we see, they're acting unseemly, and people are watching you, and the thing is, it's a reproach before God. It doesn't look right, but God has dealt with people in the church also. So those that know better and doing things like that, they gonna get it. You reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. So be careful. Don't let don't let the devil trick you and make you act like that way, because you know what God doesn't like. He don't like disobedience. A lot of people can't shake that either. And some people that are holy peace breakers, I call them, causing conflict. Some have died and went to their grave, not resolving problems with a person, but not having unforgiveness, and they still got this anger with them, for what they went through and what they experienced. But let it go. Do you want to go to your grave like that, holding grudges? Do you want to go to your grave? Well, you ain't letting nothing go. You still mad at this person and all that because some of y'all had an argument. Y'all disagreed, and somehow down years went by, and y'all still at each other. You will never get nowhere like that. You gotta let it go. You gotta pray and ask God to help you with that. I know. Everybody, character, personalities are different, but at the same time, you got to get along. Okay? That's your goal, to be a peacemaker. A people pleaser doesn't care. They love drama. They love to be that yes person. They love to come in and say things that want to keep people separated. You got them like that in the church. You got them right there. You got them on the job. You got them everywhere. Okay? We just got to be wise people. In the church and out of the church. You go to church, okay? Don't go to church, guess what? Be a peacemaker, okay? Okay, don't tear each other down. God doesn't like that. You get nowhere tearing each other down. You'll be miserable. And actually, I've seen people, I've seen some people that are miserable. They ain't got no peace because they still holding grudges and they're not happy. And if they just try God. Let him be the peacemaker. Let him be that one that can give you peace. Let him want to help you. If you reach out to him, I don't care who you was. You're a sinner that don't know Christ. Guess what? He can help you. If you're a Christian that's going through, he can help you. God has no respect for person, okay? Arguments, screaming, and calling each other names, that doesn't get us nowhere. Okay? In life. It leads downhill. You go downhill, just like the Red Sea over the four countries. You go down, and it gets deep. Okay, so we need to realize what we're doing. And everybody ain't gonna agree with you, but you be that peacemaker. They gonna disagree with you, but still be that peacemaker. They ain't gonna even like what you're doing, and you ain't doing nothing to them. But guess what? You still be that peacemaker. Even in transitions and doing things for separation, be that peacemaker. You go in a place, you're a peacemaker, you leave out of that place, a peacemaker. You need wisdom, ask God to give you wisdom, He will. Yeah, and you don't want all that attention, you don't want all that stuff. You're gonna get high blood pressure, you're gonna bleed ulcers, can't sleep at night, you're gonna be miserable. Who wants that life? Peacemakers are people who bring people together to help solve problems, to help with the solution, bringing people together. That's what peacemakers. They deal with conflict to a point where they bring peace and unity. People come together in unity. Okay. So sometimes you may have emotions high, and sometimes people lose all logic, the way they think, and they wind up doing things. But I tell you one thing about it, you need peace. If you need peace, God will give it to you. Okay? All right? If you need it, He'll help you. Hurt feelings, He'll help you. Other issues, He'll help you. Okay? Don't let the cycle of arguments and things like that toxic people there. Okay? All right? So I just wanted to add to the series of 2 about peacemakers and versus people pleasers. I just threw it in there. I just want to understand that we must bring peace in the house of God. On your job, in your home, you must practice it. Okay? So practice peace with the people in your church. Practice peace at all times. Okay? No matter how you feel, no matter what you're going through, you can make it. All right. Well, thanks again for listening. Can't catch a break. I'm DJ. And your comment, your polling is very important. If you hear me, okay. Thank you again. We love you. Dr. Shaw and DJ. Bye-bye.